Dear friends, in 7th standard we have third chapter data handling, and in exercise 3.3 we are solving the third question. Third question is number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Again I am reading. Number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Represent the data on bar graph. So 6 different classes are 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th standard, 8th standard, 9th standard and 10th standard. These are 6 different classes, and number of children in 5th standard are 135. Then 6th standard are 120, 7th standard we have 95 students, 8th standard we have 100 students, 9th standard we have 90 students, 10th standard we have 80 students. So we are asked to prepare a bar graph and we have to answer some questions. How would you choose a scale? Now this depends on the graph that we have. So we have to select in such a way that all these scale will be occupied on the graph paper. So we have to see the maximum number and the minimum number, and our bars must includes at more than half of the graph paper. So it must occupy more than half of the graph paper. Let us see how to choose the scale. Dear friends, so this is a graph paper, centimeter graph paper, and we asked how would you choose the scale. Now see, on x-axis we have to take the classes. We are given 6 classes, so we keep 1 centimeter gap between each bar. So we will keep the gap between this 1 centimeter. Then we will write fifth class, then 6th class. Please note 1 centimeter gap is there. Again 1 centimeter gap, 7th. Then again 1 centimeter gap, 8th. Again 1 centimeter gap, 9th. Again 1 centimeter gap, 10th. So all classes are occupied on the bar, and please note here it is more than half would come somewhere here. So it is more than half. We have to always take care that our graph occupies more than half of the graph paper. Now this side, upside, we are given the maximum scale is 135. So I am going to take 1 centimeter is equal to 10. Now if you see 1 centimeter is equal to 10, this first centimeter will be 10, second centimeter will be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 130. So we have 135. I will need 140 also. So please note 135 is more than half of the graph paper. So I have selected 1 centimeter is equal to 10 children. So I am going to write whatever scale I have selected. On x-axis I have selected classes. On y-axis I have selected 1 centimeter is equal to 10 children. 10 children. So this is the scale, and we are drawing a bar graph. Bar graph. Title I am writing bar graph of. I have already told you that whatever is on left y-axis must be written first, and then whatever is on x-axis that must be written. So on y-axis we have taken number of children, and on x-axis we have taken classes. So it is a bar graph of number of children against or versus classes. So for 5th class we have the number of children in 5th class are 135. This is 130, this is 140. So center of this is this slightly bold line, 135. So this bar shows the bar for 5th standard. It is 135. Next is 6th standard. For 6th standard we have 120 students. So 120 is here. So make a bars for 120. Then for 7th standard we have 95. This is 90, this is 100. 95 will be center of this. So 95 is here. For 7th standard we have 95 students. Then for 8th standard we have 100 students. 800 is here. Make the bars for 8th standard. Then for 9th standard we have 90 students. 90 is, you can understand this is 90. For 10th standard we have 80 students. So this horizontal line stands for, you can understand, 80. You can use shading for showing these bars effectively. So if shading is done, it can be seen effectively, or it can look more attractive. So I am using line shading. You can use as per your choice. So it will look something like this. Now we are asked, answer the following questions. So some questions are asked on the graph. First question is, which class has the maximum number of children and the minimum? So which class has maximum number of students? You can understand 5th class is having maximum number of students, and the smallest bar is for 10th standard. So 10th standard is having minimum number of childrens. So here I have written maximum. You have to write answer in sentence. 5th standard have maximum number of children and 10th standard have minimum number of children. Then second question is, find the ratio of the student of class 6 to the student of class 8. So this is class 6 and this is class 8. So class 6, this is class 6 and this is class 8. You will notice that in class 6 we have 120 students and in class 8 we have 100 students. So ratio of class 6 to ratio of the children of class 6 to class 8 is 120 upon 100. So this is reducible. Please note, this can be these are divisible by 10. You can reduce the numbers. So you will get 12 upon 10. Again it is divisible by 2. So you will get 6 upon 5. These are co-prime numbers. So they are not divisible by any common number. Hence the ratio remains this. So ratio is 6:5. It is written like this. 6:5.